What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. What's happening? What's up? Got the water. Hey. What it do, baby? 2020 is here and your girl is back and better. You know what I'm saying? No, it's been a minute, been a while since I got on here and did a video, but you know, we was conquering fears and stuff like that, so I had to be focused. And you know, new year, new vision, new goals, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm just so grateful to be back with y'all. And it's 2020, baby. Like, yeah, it's 2020. Time is just flowing by. It's going quickly. It's already February. Happy Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? Support black businesses all month long, black people, all that good stuff. And I'm just really excited, y'all. Like, I'm so excited that I don't even know what to say to y'all. But of course, per usual, I am in a rush. So what I'm gonna do is make this video super quick. We're gonna get straight to the point. I do want to thank you for clicking on whatever you clicked on to get here. I'm so glad that we are back together, y'all. Like, I'm really excited, really excited, really excited. So excited! Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, all right? And share. You never know what your people going through. Maybe there's something that I said that may have spoke to them, that may help them, and you trying to give them advice and don't know what to say, and maybe I said it. So go ahead and make sure that you're sharing video. Anyway, on the agenda for today, I'm gonna be giving y'all kind of a small life update. I'll be doing that a bit more in another video to come, but specifically I want to talk about this season that I'm in right now and this topic that kind of keeps like reoccurring for me, which is me trying to figure out if I'm fighting the devil or going against God. So basically, post-grad has been whooping my behind, okay? It's real ghetto out here. I give it 2 stars. And so, needless to say, you know, I have been dealing with, you know, post-grad depression. And, you know, some days I have great days. Some days I have days where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what is going on? I'm here, whatever. And those are just some snippets of, you know, some little battles that I've been dealing with, which again, I'm gonna go over in another video, which is soon to come. It's a whole nother thing, child. It's a whole nother thing. I'm always continuously praying for discernment and praying that I'm able to really decipher like when something is God, when something is me, and when something is the devil. And it's not just like big battles, it be daily battles, you know what I'm saying? Like the small things, like it be like, Lord, are you causing all these stoplights to keep me from being on time to work, on time to this meeting? Or is this the devil really trying to work my nerve because he knows how to push my buttons? One of the biggest things is that I feel like sometimes we tell ourselves that things are the devil because we don't want to listen to what God is telling us to do. We're being real hard-headed. We want to do things our way, make things happen, all this other stuff. And I be like, ooh, that is the devil. That is the devil, straight from the pits of hell. And it really be God, but I'm saying that it's the devil because I know that I don't want to do that. That is not what I want to do, God. Why are you making me do things that I don't want to do? Why are you making me do things that make me uncomfortable? I said I don't want to do it. And God is like, well, I'm telling you that you need to do this because your blessing's on the other side of it, you know? And that goes back to my favorite quote of all time, and I say it, and I feel like God is making me eat my words right now in this season of my life. But you know, God places all the best things in life on the other side of fear, on the other side of your comfort zone, and he has been making me real uncomfortable. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I talk about how I got control issues. I do. I got really bad control issues, and I get in my own way. I get in my own way all the time. And I feel like there's a thin line of getting in my own way and getting in God's way of what he has planned for me and what he wants me to do. And sometimes I can't decipher it. And sometimes I can't decipher it and I'm just being hard-headed. But I just continue to pray in those moments like, all right, God, listen, I know my spirit feels a little unsettled. I don't know why it feels unsettled. I don't know if it's like a me thing and because I don't want to do this thing, or if it's like a you thing and you're really trying to grow me and strengthen me. The one thing that I know for sure is that God is not a God of confusion. So whenever I'm in the, you know, on the battlefield of being like, all right, what is this? Especially when it comes to these bigger decisions that I'm making in my life where I'm like, okay, is this what God wants for me or is this what I want for me? I have a really bad habit about making certain plans for myself and then throwing God in it later, asking him to bless it, and then he'd be like, what is this? And I'd be like I did it, like I did it for you, like I make these plans for you, and so now like you know, you're trying to add him in after. And so I've tried to be very intentional about adding God in before I even make a plan. Anyway, child, whenever I feel like I'm not sure if it's a God thing, if it's a Heather thing, or if it's a devil thing, here's some questions that I've started to ask myself, and I hope you ask yourselves the same things. If I do this, what is my intention? Especially if it is a big life decision, or if it's a business decision, if it's a career decision, if it's a relationship, friendship decision. Is it for my benefit, for my gain? Is it gonna benefit others? Is it bigger than me? Another question I ask myself is, what about this makes me have reservations? What about this is making me uncomfortable? And is it making me uncomfortable because, you know, I really feel uncomfortable, like something like it's a bad uncomfortable feeling? Or is it a, Heather, you know, you like to be lazy, you like to procrastinate, you don't like to push yourself uncomfortable, and you need to push yourself, and you need to be consistent? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it that type of reservations about it? And the biggest question is this going against my plan that I have for my life, or is this going against God's plan that he has for me? And am I feeling uncomfortable, and am I feeling irritated, and am I feeling negatively about this because it's going against what I wanted to do, what I started planning to do? And on top of that, the thing that I want to do and the plan that I do have, I haven't even talked to God about that. You know, like I haven't gotten confirmation that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I ask myself, what am I not being honest about? What is it that I am not being honest about in this moment right now? Heather. And yeah, sometimes I get clarity immediately. Sometimes, you know, it take God 3 to 5 business days. And I just be like, all right, Lord, that's cool or whatever, but you know, you're gonna answer my question, you're gonna tell me. And so yeah, I stay asking questions all the time, and I've begun to, you know, have discernment that sometimes I don't need to ask questions. Sometimes I just need to listen. Sometimes I just need to take a step back and just be quiet. Yeah. And that's why I do fast. Like I just came off a fast. You know, everybody does a fast in January or whatever. And I was really super duper intentional about, you know, my fast. And I feel like God brought me clarity about certain things and certain, you know, things that I was wanting God to do, he didn't do. But it doesn't mean, just because he didn't do it in this season doesn't mean he's not going to do it in the next season. And those are the questions that I ask myself when I'm like, all right, who is this? What, you know, which one is it or whatever. And so one of the things that I want to leave you guys with, if you ever feel like you're in this area as well, where you're like, all right, is it God? God, is this you? Or devil, is this you? Here's how you can tell who's who. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but you know, I be rhyming or whatever sometimes. I'm still trying to figure this out, so, you know, bear with me. If it's one of the situations where it's like a big thing in your life where you're really trying to figure out if God is leading you this way, or if you're leading yourself this way, or if it's the devil that's trying to confuse you or whatever, I just take time out to pray and to talk to God. Praying and talking to God are just like the same thing. It's the same thing to me. So sometimes I'll be like, hey, look, homie, hey, listen, hey, God, you know, do, whatever. You know, I just be talking to him, and then I be quiet, and I wait to hear from him. Oh, and then figuring out, you know, if this is God, if I'm holding me back, or if God is trying to redirect me. And really sitting down and being like, okay, what does it look like when I'm holding me back? And what does it look like when God's trying to redirect me and trying to tell me, hey, I know you're trying to do this. I know that this is your desire, but hold on tight and stick with me right now because I need you to do this. I'm still gonna get you where you wanna be, but we're just gonna take this path over here. And we're not gonna take the path that you think that I'm telling you that, you know, that you want to, because right now you're seeing all the gold or whatever, but you don't realize that that's just spray paint, right? Over here is where you're gonna get to that goal. You know what I'm saying? And then Michael Todd preached about it, but really deciphering what I know versus what I feel. And observing. And I'm just observing everything, taking everything in. One of the biggest questions I ask myself is, what am I afraid of? And does this feed my spirit? Those are just some of the questions that I ask myself when I'm at a crossroad of like, is this God? Is this the devil? Is this me? Am I holding myself back? And I'm hoping that by me asking myself those questions, that you start to ask yourself those questions, and maybe it'll help you on a daily basis on some big decisions that you have going on that you don't really know which way I'm going. So write those down, take notes, journal. I journal all the time and answer these questions. So I pray that this helps you figure out whatever season that you're in. You know, I pray something I said helps you. I gotta run to go and work out, y'all, because woo child, I got to go. I have a goal this month. I want to get 24 workouts in this month. In honor of Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality, so I got a blast. But again, I pray that something I said blessed you in some way, shape, or form. Whatever season you're in, whether it is amazing, whether it feels like a drought, it feels like you are just killing yourself, hold on. It's gonna be fine. You'll have your good days, you'll have your bad days, but so long as you know, figure out your why and you just realize that everything is temporary. So cherish the good moments and just push through the bad ones, all right? I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You the illest, realest. And yeah, I'll be back with another video very soon, very soon. So I love y'all. Peace out. Bye.